Hello and welcome to another update. In this one we'll be covering the whole front line, starting out in the Ugledar front. We see that the Russian forces are continuing their attacks to the southeast of Ugledar and are trying to take control over these eastern outskirts of the city, and they are trying to flank the Ukrainian positions here by attacking the coal mine as well as the Dacha area to the southeast of Ugledar. As for the Donetsk front itself, the Russian forces continue their attacks in the direction of Vodiane, Pervomaiske, Nevelske, and Marinka as they try to gain further control over these villages. As for the Bakhmut front itself, we see that the Russian forces are attacking in the direction of Ivanivske to the northwest of Klishchivka, where they've progressed within the forest line. And to the east of Bakhmut, we see that the Russian forces are continuing their attacks to the northeast and the eastern part of the residential area of the Bakhmut city. We see that they have reached the residential area directly to the east, and they are advancing well within the residential area to the southeast of Bakhmut. As for the north of Bakhmut, the Russian forces continue their attacks in the direction of the north of Blagodatne, as well as Krasnogora and Pereskovivka. So they're attacking Pereskovivka from the east, Krasnogora from the south and the north, and Pereskovivka from the north. As for the north of Soledar, the Russian forces continued their attacks in the direction of Rostelivka as well as Vesele, as they try to gain a better position to the south of these villages and enter them from the south. And at the same time, with the capture of Sekoivan Seti, they can now attack Mykolaiivka from multiple directions as they have crossed the river line, and at the same time they have control over Krasnopolivka to the south, and they are attacking Rostelivka to the east. It is essentially just cut off from any supply lines, except for Rostelivka, where the Russians are already attacking, so the Russians have fire control over the road that goes to Mykolaiivka. And the Russian forces are also attacking in the direction of Spirina. As for the Luhansk front itself, we see that the Russian forces are continuing attacks in the direction of Yampolivka as well as Nevske. And I've edited this map again to show the Russians in full control of Plushenka and Chernopopivka, and that is because after their war council reported that Dibrova was retaken by the Russians after losing it to the Ukrainians, in the end there's no proof that any of that even happened, and the only pro-Russian source that claims that Chernopopivka and Plushenka is under Ukrainian control, or half is a war council. And at the same time, both Rybor and Suryak mapping, and Suryak mapping is neutral. Also, Deep State map does also show this as under Russian control. Chernopopivka, Plushenka all report that Plushenka and Chernopopivka is under Russian control. Therefore, I'm leaving it at that. And then if we look at the temperature on the large fronts, since everyone is expecting a large Russian offensive soon, we can see that in Kiev, the temperature goes to -1 to -6, so it stays in the negative from Friday onwards. So essentially from Thursday evening, it is completely negative degrees for Kiev itself. As for the Zaporizhia area, we see that it is from Saturday evening, and Bakhmut as well, it's from Saturday evening. So essentially the southern part of Ukraine, it is from Saturday evening, and the northern part is from Thursday evening. So I'm expecting if the Russians are going to launch another large-scale offensive, it'll be by the end of this week, as their temperature is optimal for a large offensive, as the ground will be frozen and the tanks can easily drive by the open fields instead of getting stuck in the mud. Also, let me know what you think about this new format where it's a bit more zoomed in and it covers the whole screen. Leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed and have a great day. And that's all for this update. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed and have a great day.